What's going on, guys? This is Andrew Chicken and welcome back to another video. In this one I'll be going over my picks for the top 5 strongest champions in Paladins. Each of these champions has reigned over the realm for the past several patches, having among the highest win rates and being some of the most devastating champions to fight against. Some champions on this list have never really fallen from the top since their inception, and stand strong as some of the mightiest champions to exist in Paladins. Now, as usual with my top 5 lists, I'll be putting at least one champion from each class on here. But without further ado, let's get straight into the top 5 strongest champions in Paladins. Number 5. Eevee. In the number 5 spot we have Eevee, who currently has the highest win rate of all the flanks and has always been a top tier choice. Eevee has always hovered around the position of top flank, occasionally being surpassed in win rate by a briefly overpowered flank, but always staying near the top. Right now, Eevee is insanely strong with her broken snow globe talent, able to almost guarantee free kills by spamming her ult like crazy. Her other talents aren't slouches either, as Wormhole has always been strong, and Over the Moon offers a unique and challenging playstyle. While Eevee lacks the HP to trade blows with an enemy champion like most other flanks, she has the best mobility in the realm, enabling her to dart around her enemies before they can even land a shot. In conjunction with her heavy-hitting, pinpoint-accurate ice staff and her ice blocks, which gives her a quick and easy damage denial ability, and Eevee's kit is perfect for infiltrating the backline and devastating all who challenge her. Number 4. Grover. Over his time in the realm, Grover has been almost constantly buffed, with his healing range, cooldown, and damage dealing capabilities steadily increasing since Open Beta was released. In the past few patches, Grover has been dominating the healing scene, becoming the absolute best choice for a support with his insane healing power and strong damage dealing capacity. What makes Grover so strong is his ability to not only heal all of his teammates at once in a huge range around him, but the utility and damage he can bring to the table as well. Grover has the best movement ability out of all the supports, able to reposition anywhere quickly and efficiently. His crippling throw is also extremely devastating for any high mobility flank, making him a reliable counter to champions like Koga, Eevee, and Maeve, who rely on their high mobility to stay alive. Grover is also one of the strongest supports for dishing out damage, since his axe is a strong, long-ranged weapon that could rival some snipers when using Ferocity. Grover has been the strongest support in the realm for several patches now, earning him the number 4 spot on this list. Number 3. Terminus. Terminus is famous for being one of the strongest tanks and the absolute glitchiest champion in Paladins. Despite being plagued with countless glitches over his time in Paladins, Terminus still thrives as a tough tank to challenge, having the highest win rate of all the tanks for dozens of patches since his creation. Terminus has a very strong kit. His Massacre Axe and Calamity Blast allow him to put out strong damage at any range and decimate targets near him. When used wisely, his Power Siphon can be more useful than any other shield in the game, and his Reanimate ability lets him clear room as his enemies flee in fear or get annihilated in a massive explosion. Terminus' greatest issue is the huge quantity of bugs he faces, but as Evil Mojo continues to patch and fix his glitches, Terminus can only grow stronger. Number 2. Bomb King. In the number 2 spot we have Bomb King, ruler of the realm and leader of the leaderboards for almost every single patch he's existed. Despite having been nerfed twice in his career with the rework of Accelerant and the nerf to Royal Subjects, Bomb King has remained relatively unchanged over the history of Paladins and has consistently had either the highest or one of the highest win rates in the game, and for good reason. Bomb King has incredible area denial abilities, with a kit entirely based around crowd control and blast damage. Coupled with a powerful Grumpy Bomb and Poppy Bomb, Bomb King's sticky bombs provide some insane burst potential and excel at ruining tanks and flanks alike. Although Bomb King is one of the most difficult champions to master, his extremely powerful kit is still undeniably strong, edging out the competition and making him the strongest damage champion in Paladins. Now of course, there are still a ton of incredibly strong champions right now that deserve to be mentioned in this list. Leon, Cassie, and Amani are all incredibly strong champions right now with powerful burst potential and devastating kits. Cassie excels at dealing tons of damage to tanks of big game, Leon decimates squishy targets at any range with her extremely broken auto-aim abilities and Eminence, and Imani deals strong area damage and can completely turn the tide of a point fight with her dragon. Each champion under the right circumstances could easily rival Bomb King for the number 2 spot on this list, but the reason I felt Bomb King edged them out is that while each of these champions excel at countering a specific target, whether it be tanks, grouped up enemies, or squishy champions, Bomb King is great at countering all 3. His sticky bombs and powerful area denial abilities are outstanding at taking out any target, big or small, so Bomb King edges out these champions for that reason. However, Cassie, Leon, and Imani are still incredibly strong right now in their own right and deserve to be mentioned as insanely powerful champions. Number 1. Makoa. And in the number 1 spot we have the king of all tanks, the Leviathan, the cuddly turtle, Makoa. It's hard to think of a time where Makoa wasn't good. Makoa is constantly banned and ranked because of his outstanding kit, and when he is picked, he destroys his enemies in a flurry of cannonballs and hooks. Makoa's kit is hard to challenge, since he has incredible damage-dealing capabilities with one of the strongest weapons of any frontline champion, and a deadly hook which can ruin enemy formations, stop flanks on their tracks, stagger enemies, and prevent anyone from escaping the Ancient. Makoa's shield and shell spin, while incredibly simple, are extremely effective and powerful abilities that let Makoa easily engage or retreat from a target. And of course, his famous ultimate is hard to challenge unless an entire team guns him down and can turn the tide of a point fight in his favor. Makoa is the strongest tank in the realm, and his ability to challenge any champion and win is hard to dispute. Because of this, Makoa earns the title of the strongest champion in Paladins. So anyways, that's the end of this video. Do you guys agree with my list? Let me know in the comments section down below. Also, make sure to like and subscribe if you want to see more content like this from me, and be sure to join my Discord server using the link in the description. I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.